So hello guys, it's the Apex player and we're back and we're going to be doing a Star Wars Battlefront video. And in this video we're just going to be talking about the problems with the Star Wars DLC. So anyway, let's get into the video. So the problem with the DLC is what I just don't understand is that they're doing original trilogy content only. They're not adding Clone Wars or Force Awakens as I hear. And they don't seem to be thinking of planning Clone Wars or Force Awakens, and rumours say they're just not going to add it, so that's fair enough, even though I think they still should add Clone Wars and Force Awakens because it is Star Wars. And I don't care if you hate the prequels, the original trilogy does not have enough content to make a video game out of. The Clone Wars would make a better video game. It doesn't make better movies, but it makes a better video game. And there comes the problem. In the DLC, they are planning on adding 4 more heroes, and that's a problem because there isn't enough villains in the original trilogy to make it even. I mean, yeah, there's 4 characters you could add. You could add Yoda, Chewbacca, Obi-Wan, and then, yeah, Tarkin if you want, but how could you add you can't add 2 heroes and 2 villains. There just isn't enough villains. There's Tarkin, the guy who blew up the Death Star, and that's it. I mean, what are they supposed to do? Add Jabba the Hutt? Because I don't see that working. Jabba the Hutt just being Jabba. So that's not gonna work. I mean, they could add 3 heroes and 1 villain, but that's just gonna be unfair. I mean, to be completely honest, the game's already unfair because the Empire have Boba Fett, Darth Vader and the Emperor, and then there's Luke Skywalker, Han Solo and Leia. No offense to Leia, but you can't compete against Boba Fett, Darth Vader and the Emperor, so it's already unfair. But still, if they was to add Chewbacca, Obi-Wan and Yoda and then Grand Moff Tarkin as a villain, that would just be unfair, because then the good side would have 3 Jedi, Luke, Yoda and Obi-Wan, and then they'd have Chewbacca, who would probably be good, and Han Solo. I mean, it just, how the hell is it gonna work? EA, what the hell were you thinking only adding original trilogy content? It just won't work, EA. It just won't work. At least add The Force Awakens, then it gives you Kylo Ren, which you can add, and Captain Phasma, who you can add. And if you really wanted to, you could, just for the fans, you could add that Stormtrooper who shouts traitor and fights Finn. If you really want to add him, you can, but just original trilogy content, there isn't enough. Okay, I can honestly understand why they didn't add the prequels into Star Wars Battlefront. One, because, well, Disney hate the prequels, they want nothing to do with it. I mean, some people liked it, most people just hated it, so Disney just want nothing to do with it. I mean, I don't think that's a reason not to add it to a video game, because as far as I know, that's still canon. But apparently Disney just don't want it. That's why there's not a lot of prequel references in The Force Awakens. But also another reason is, this is a more sensible reason, is that it just wouldn't work with the style of the game. I mean, there's the power-ups and everything, and clones doing that would be alright, but droids, nah. Like, droids with jetpacks and bowcasters, it just doesn't work. I mean, you could have, like, separate weapons for prequels, but I understand why they're not doing it. I mean, it's EA. EA. They're too lazy to do that. And that would kind of be just a massive DLC. I mean, that's like Destiny's DLC. I mean, it's just, it would be awesome to have because it would be big, but yeah, that is a lot. But one thing I don't get is if EA aren't adding The Force Awakens, which they should by the way, then why the hell is Battle of Jakku available map? Why was that the first DLC? And I did see on a YouTube comment, someone said, oh, the Battle of Jakku was between the Empire and the Republic. That doesn't mean it's part of the original trilogy. I could make my own Star Wars movie. I could just make my own movie and use the word Republic and Galactic. That doesn't mean it's part of the Star Wars canon. Just because it took place in the same time doesn't mean it was part of those movies. Because I didn't see that. I didn't see the Battle of Jakku in any of the original movies. And I don't care what the expanded universe says, that is not canon. That is even been confirmed by Disney, that the expanded universe doesn't matter anymore. So I do not care what it said. So if you don't want Force Awakens, don't add Battle of Jakku. It's just EA being retarded. So anyway, this has been the Apex Player, talking about Star Wars Battlefront. And anyway, if you like the video, just click the like button. And if you want to see more Star Wars Battlefront videos, just subscribe. And peace.